Hello, hello everyone, and this is my blog two with uh, this is my blog two um, with Git, and this is the one that every professional from intern to every professional running with a senior associate, junior associate, and the level you reach, it is very compulsory to know how Git works um, in the environment. And when you know the things, right things, you will be able to capture small things that you ever face during your corporate life. The first thing you should remember is uh, you should be working well with Git and GitHub, GitLab, Git, Bitbucket, Bit. So these are the things which you get to know how the things should be aligned while you are doing the project. Being an intern, you should able to push and pull the code uh, that that is the minimum requirement of zero experience policy. So right now I gonna show you up uh, about some features of VDI in Visual Studio and some feature of GitHub that might help you out in your career. So begin. Let's begin with some little more dealing with Git profile. Like this is GitHub official document doc. You need to go here. So this will help you out to understand the level of uh, things the people are providing, level of organization that is providing. So Git almost is responsible for the collaborative coding, code spaces, repositories, pull requests, GitHub discussion, integrations, and GitHub Copilot also provides you the great key AID suggestions, code agents, and the AI level of coding that you can just like Chat GPT, and you can code your environment very well. You require only GitHub Actions and the packages and pages for CI/CD. And like Jenkins, GitHub Action is more than Jenkins CI/CD. It it does not only um, hold your code into the repo, it also uh, code your repos into CI/CD. That means developer can itself do the CI/CD of their own. So in the docs, if you get started here, and when you quick start, and when you need to know about the creating of account, so you can go through it. This is like it's the simple strategy that you can go to here. You can create your own. This is my account. This is my logo. This is my GitHub account login user ID, and this is my repository which I have done. I have created a lot of DevOps, class calculators, steamboats, telecom one, hello world, and this are the few more, and this is a few more application which I worked with. Um, and this is anything you can ask. It is like it is compatible. You can use Claude, ChatGPT, and I have been using Claude and ChatGPT, so I have ChatGPT 5 mini access and I have Claude I go 4.5 access to it. So that's how. So, for example, if you want to know something, let's say you can write, give me, this is a prompt that give me all commands, sorry, with the spelling, all commands to push the code. So what it does is, you can see over here, it's planning the responses. So here it goes. Basically, it had give you a lot commands, a lot. So for that, the main commands that we have to follow is this. Um, I will show you this in a practical way, in a practical approach, and also show you this command. And this command is highly important for us to add the origin of your Git base URL into your Visual Studio and push it back to the main branch. So this is the main thing that you have to do. So there is something called upstream, downstream, checkout, push, and push or force when your code does not go instinctively to do the GitHub, and that action you need to take. So these are the commands. The last one, keep the change. Keep you. This is the command that you give when you want to keep the change and then push it with release. So this is the AI model, but I would like to show you practically that how you can clone it, how you can push it, how you can pull it, what are the commands to, but and before that there is something called git feature of GitHub uh, architect architecture architecture diagram that everyone should know. Yeah, this would be better to understand the diagram. It's from Axiom. I don't know where it is open to, but literally this is the best way to know the things. So we have four stages in the Git. There's workspace is nothing but your local machine. Staging means you are keeping your file for ready to for to push it to the remote systems and to the local repositories like um, uh, local repositories that would be your might be your server file. Your we have three type of version control systems. One is the simple version control, just like simple, very simple version control that you have local into the local system, and your files will be there in your laptop, and you are just updating your code in one file. Once the one file code is updated, you copy that to another one and restart working on it, and then you deploy to the local host and to the port, and then you start working giving to the internet services. That is the one thing. Next thing, the centralized one, that every user can use the same code, take it from there, and use it and keep it back there and use it, keep it back, use it, and you good to go. Next is the distributed one that each user has its own file versions, and file versions keep on changing depending on the features demand and the requirements of the client, and these clients requirement keep changing, so distribution versions is the best one, and for some companies center system would be the best for security purposes. For the Git architecture to know, the first thing you do the git add. Git add command basically gives you an opportunity to add your current local file systems into your staging. Staging is nothing but where your code is about to change, and it will be only added to your local repository once you commit it. So from this and this is GitHub, totally GitHub repo. These two things are GitHub repo, and these two things are your local machine, your local laptop, where you write your code here, you stage your code here in your local laptop. When it is committed, it will go to the uh, GitHub. Once it is committed, it will you need to push it once. So this is the one chain. This is the one chain. Git add, git commit, git push. This is one chain. This is how you push the code architecturally, theoretically, and if you want to pull back the code, you need to use git pull, git fetch, and then it has to go to your local stage, and it has to pass by git reset commit, and it has to go to the workspace. So there is two things here. Either you can use clone and pull directly from remote to the workspace, or you need to go to one more state called git fetch to git reset, and git reset def head git dev to workspace. So these are the two routes where you can clone and pull your things. So right now I'm gonna show you about my so this is one repo. So here either you can create from here, you can go to repositories and you can create new, and this is the description where you need to give, and you can give this repo name here, description, and you can create it. I don't want to create it now because I have lot of my code work that is there uh, in my file, so I don't want to create it. So let only show I can able to show you the pushing command. Let's see if there's no error comes into it. Um, but let's open our Visual Studio. So this is the code I was doing from last few months, but I would like you to take the fresh file, fresh folder. Let me go here. Let me take, let me take this. This would be okay to take. Okay, let me take this file, this folder, and open it. Suppose to make sure that this is your project. So clearly, let me show you this. This is your batch, and move it to editor area. When you do this. So this will become your I think let me open it again because I updated the telephone. Yeah. So what I want is you can cross it out. This is not my new things. Okay, this is my very old version. This is my new version of Visual Studio, and I go here. This is the code. You can check the Visual Code, check up updates, settings, services. Under services, you have the activity monitoring, file activity, system trace, and there's some other services. This you can hide, and this is nothing. But this, yeah, this you have a lot of options. You can create file, you can create new file, you can have new window, you can have window with profile open. But most preferably, what generally we choose is open folder, new folder, duplicate workspace that if we have, we need to save it, and like in Word document, we need to save it, and that's how we work here. And this is the edit, like undo, redo. If you have done something wrong, then you can undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, find, replace. This is you can explore it more, but this is two button. This, and run. It start debugging and run without debugging, and terminal, and this new. So basically, my option is to explain you about this Visual Studio, some options. Let it go here, let it go here, let it go here, let it go here. So we are here, and we will go. So see, it has taken already the terminal item. You don't want it, it's okay, you can cross it, so you'll get the code. But if you want the terminal to be fully active, first you have to do this. You have to come here, you have to this. So this comes here. The first command I put is the ls, let me know how many files I have. So I have this number of, or else I need to do so that timelines. So I get the timelines with the permissions and towards that file. Um, so right now I have to do git init. Let me cross this out. It's not needed. Git init is already in it. But thing is, I'm on to the harness. This is my different branch. So I need to check out from this branch. But let's see what kind of status I have. So right now I'm on harness branch. There is no commit. We are not adding anything. Um, and but we need to change it to some other branches. We need to fix it up. So So I will create a new branch. Check out this batch. I will do it first. I'll do a create a new branch. We'll call DevOps Learning. So what is that short? It is not a commit or branch running cannot be created from here. So let us lock it. I'm also trying to troubleshoot out for you. Okay, so that is how it gives the information why you cannot create DevOps Learning dashboard. So for this in the warning it gives no such branch called harness. So there is no harness. Also it gives the condition like you can do git fetch. to have your branch, and these are the commands that you can run: git config, git status hyphen z you all, git check to ignore, and git status z all. Okay, let's see what happens if we keep this this one here. So I don't want to go here. I want to be in terminal. I want to keep this here. What I find is nothing pretty much about it. Simply shows me the files. But my motto is to create, see what the git status again. But I'm on to the harness branch. So, but I don't want to give this one. So this, you don't have to hide it. This is very important, and you don't have to hide it. So luckily, what you can do is you can take one of the branch here, or what I want is you to do is take here. Let me show this one also. DevOps learning. So it is created. You can say I this is the dashboard code dashboard for the channels I subscribe subscribe and made it into ready one click app. So basically you can make it public, you can turn on add on the add readme. Add readme is nothing but you can give the long description about your repository. Git ignore is very important, where you write your uh, tells not to track these files. So you just to ignore these files and add license will be applicable only for enterprise working corporate companies. You need to add the license because in corporate level you don't uh, you have permissions issues. So you every time you go to commit the code you need permissions, and that permissions because of this license. So I don't require this license right now. For me, I don't deserve, like, I don't have to be into it. So let's create the great repository. Okay, and now what I can do is mm, let me do first. Let me let me do git add dot means the current directory whatever we I have. So it has taken git commit fnl adding the files. So these are now currently on what I showed you here. It's now on staging state. These files, these files. Once you do git uh, git with this particular command. This this is this is the one command that you need to do. So okay, so now git, you have to only push it here. No git two times, git would be only one time. It should fail to push some references to GitHub needs DevOps. So what we do is git fetch, but make sure this is resolved properly. I don't want origin slash DevOps. That's what I give, right? DevOps learning. Yeah, the changes you do it, but I don't want to change it from here. At in the repos. Yeah, so I get from here. You can switch DevOps learning depository. You can switch here. I want to action and rule and you can still it's not showing. It's great. Fridge. Clone. Is the source the same? Yes. But this is troubling me out. This has to change it up. Okay. Now I changed the branch over here, but I need files for my references that I need to push it up. Okay, you can go here once again. That to here. Okay, okay. So my terminal is this. Uh, Git status. So your branch here, Git checkout. Git checkout branch. Okay, no issues. So only thing you it is already present if you see Git status. But I don't want origin Hazin. So Git branch B. Git branch B hyphen B with DevOps learning. So these are the some teachings that we need to know. So it has not been created, but we need to create it. Now it created a branch. Check out. Okay. Git status. So still we are in. Now it is correct. Git status. Still we are missing some. Git checkout. Until unless we solve it, we are not going. Use Git Git status again. Still on the same branch. Harness, but we the branch name we gave you can see it is here learning, and it is also same here in the learning 2. You can copy here. I should think I should move it. Ah, now you see, if you see git status, you are into DevOps hyphen learning, and previously it was on branch harness. So this is also some kind of troubleshoot that sometimes happen. Now, how to check? We need to check our stage files. So we need to check files that are in tracks. We need to track our files. So how do we track files in Git? So there's a command called ls-files. So these are the files there in my local repo. That means in this area here, here in workspace, and it's gone into the staging state. Now I'm planning to go here, then here. So it is already coming. Only thing is we need to push remote use one of the command called this. It's already exit. Perfect. So we can just push origin main. We can use fetch. So these are the things you need to know. What will work, what will not work. unwantedly I'm doing the mistakes. Unwantedly. So git ls hyphen okay git status. These are on track files. Let me again track of it. Git. So what is it? You added the file inside your current repository clone. You wanted no mistake, you remove. So rm the cache. But I don't want to do that. I just if I have committed on it, I just need to push origin main, but it is failing. Ideally, it should be this. Mm, Wait a second, let it fix it up from here. Adding all files. Your branch is up to date with origin this. Let's see here. Let's refresh it. See. So this is how you last time that's what I was trying to say in my last video. That you need to troubleshoot some kind of thing, go here and there. But that's how you do troubleshooting. This how that's how you push your commit to the GitHub server. Unwantedly added the mistakes so that I can showcase what is going. There is some kind of Visual Studio version fix that I'm going through with my studio Visual Studio. That's the reason it is um, mistaking up. But if you want to know what kind of error it is, you can use this. You can go back to your git push command here, and you can use this for your help. So let's see what's the response it get. Hmm. So it gave some commands. This is the right command. I can say it confidently because I have experiences when sometimes that you can use this command. Hmm. That's all. Thank and thank you for being with me to end. And this is all about Git. Maybe the hands-on is okay. We will. This is a small start. where in upcoming videos we would deal with such issues again and again, and we will so your Git experience with this video will help you to push the code to the Git server, and later in the in later in our DevOps journey would we would we will collect some concepts and we'll work on it, and we will start fetching up with some details like some basic commands over of Git into next few videos. This is all what are the commands we have seen now. This is all the command that you will be using day to day life in your corporate stuffs. So that's how you need to work with the Git server. That's how you need to engage with the Git server, and that makes by practice day after day that you need to do. This is the little one troubleshoot that I showed you. This is a very basic minimal troubleshoot that I showed you. Um, thank you so much for being here. Hola, bonjour, namaste, andarki namaskar.